Hello, everyone.
Good morning.
Here we are again. This time we're in a different place. We'll show it to you in just a minute, but first we'll get you caught up on what we did yesterday. Because when we stopped recording, we were at the train station, we think.
Yep. We've done so much.
I know. From there, we kind of walked around a little bit downtown. That was all in St. Louis. And we went past the hockey arena where the St. Louis Blues play.
Mm-hmm.
So we stopped there and took some pictures, looked around. Unfortunately, the little hockey shop was closed because we wanted to get a t-shirt or something. But anyway, then we headed over to the History Museum area, which turns out to be this big area in a huge park.
Yeah.
Where there are 3 big full-size museums. One is art, one is science, and one is history. And there's a tram that connects all of them around this big circle. But that's like a day tour in itself. So we were hungry, we wanted to eat, but the cafe was closed in the museum. So we got some directions to go out to another area, and we ate out there, which we were very happy with, because we ate at this old place called Blueberry Hill. And everyone has eaten there. They have pictures of everyone.
Yeah.
Melissa Etheridge, a couple of presidents.
Willie Nelson.
Yeah, all kinds of rock and roll
A lot of
stars.
actors.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah.
We had a basket of fish and chips there, which was very good. And then later we just did some shopping, stopped at a bookshop.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, stopped at a bookstore that was New Books, that was Subterranean. And we went to a vintage clothing store. Didn't really find anything there, but we shopped around. It was fun. And so now, today, we're at a cave, which is out in a place called Stanton.
Yes,
Stanton.
I think so.
And this is supposed to be the hideout of Jesse James. So I'm going to turn the camera around for a second so that you can see everything. So that's the building. That's like the entrance to the cave right there. And they also have a ropes course, a zip line thing. They have kayaks and canoes. They have float trips. They have a campground. They have a camp store. They have all kinds of stuff here. It's amazing. And this is the river that it's on, which I'm not sure which one this is. It might be called the Merrimack. There may be a Merrimack River, but I'm not sure. I'll see if I can find out for later or something. But yeah, this is where we are. It's beautiful. And so one more thing before we let you go. I want to show you our tattoos. Because we forgot to show those yesterday.
Yes, yes.
So hold on and we shall show them. All right, so there it is. It's a whale's tail coming out of the water. My sister has the exact same one. It's just on the opposite leg. I got mine on my right leg. She got hers on her left leg. Yeah, so there it is. We did that at Trader Bob's Tattoo the day before yesterday. So, all right. Time to go in the cave and have a good time. Talk at you later. lights out. So their symbol is a bear. So this is Wally Bear here. It's cute. He's $15. But yeah, he's not Bucky, but that's okay. It is what it is. So we got toys over here. Dr. Seuss stuff. Kind of cute. Nice. Everything's neat. It's nice and clean. Oh, we got t-shirts over here. Camp Wally, it says, or something like that. Oh, and Wally's St. Louis. Well, I don't know. I might need one of these. So you can tell right away, though, this is nowhere near as crowded as the Buc-ee's I showed you around Thanksgiving time. That place was packed, like no Buc-ee's I've ever seen be packed before. Even though I've never been in one that would be quiet, that's for sure. Yeah, they've got a lot of different things in here. Camping gear, outdoor stuff. I mean, it's just very similar to Buc-ee's. Chairs. Here's a little display. Kind of interesting with a bear. Very cute. I like the raccoon with the guitar. Here we have Wally driving a camper, which is kind of cute. And then that's how they display a lot of their camping gear. Very cute. Good morning.
Good morning.
Here we are on Cherokee Street in St. Louis, and this is a whole table of free books. There's tons of James Patterson, a little bit of Dean Koontz. There's some Karen Slaughter there. Yeah, there's all kinds of things. So yeah, we were just enjoying going through them. My sister got a Dean Koontz book, The Husband, which I know is very good. I've read that one. And this says Hammond's Books, but in the window there's everything but books. There's all kinds of like antique and weird stuff. So this is actually our last day here, and we're going to head down this street because there's supposed to be some antique stores. But yeah, look how nice, beautiful. It's a little warm, but really not that bad when you're in the shade.
Streets are shady.
Yeah, it's a historic area. There's little plaques everywhere, kind of tell you a little bit about the buildings and stuff like that. We're not too far from that Lemp Brewery. We're still kind of in the same district. We walked here from our Airbnb. So yeah, we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah.
So I hope whatever you do, you have a good day. What did we do yesterday that we want to report on? Oh, the caves. Well, yeah.
The caves were amazing.
Yes, actually.
Beautiful.
And actually, I did a lot of vlogging from there, so you will get to see the caves. Afterwards, we just went back. We ate some leftovers and some other food that we had bought that we had in our little Airbnb, and we watched a movie. Yeah, we've watched a movie for a couple nights in a row now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
so that was fun too. So, all right, well, we're going to have a good day. Hope you do too. Sadly, our last day here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to make it a good one. It has been a wonderful vacation, and we have really had a
It's an
great time.
amazing place.
It is. It's just a lot of fun, and we wanted to make it fun and enjoy it. Here, I'm going to stop this for a minute and show you what we look like today.
Good.
Yeah, I think we look just as good as usual.
Yeah, pretty good for vacation.
Really none the worse for wear. We
No.
walked about a mile to get here. So,
Yep.
I mean, that was pretty good.
We're in
We've-
good shape.
Yeah, we've actually been walking 5-6 miles a day. So can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
That's really been a nice little, benefit of being out here.
It's a
so
change
much.
for me, for sure.
Yeah. And I walk, but 5 or 6 miles, I'm not sure I always do quite that much. So yeah, this has been really nice. All right, we're going to have fun. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, everyone. I'm back. Did you miss me? You didn't even know I was gone because I left so many videos that never looked like I went anywhere. But yeah, I just showed you all the episodes of everywhere that we went in St. Louis. As you can tell, we had an absolutely wonderful time. Yeah, my sister had a great time. We get along so wonderfully together. We didn't really grow up together in the sense that I'm quite a bit older than her, and so we've become better friends as adults, I think, than even in childhood. So in a way, it just worked out the way that it's supposed to work out. But yeah, we're the best of friends. So we had a great time, and I really enjoyed having time with my sister because I don't get a whole lot of it. She does live quite a distance away. So Raina is excited today. Come on, Raina. Come on. Because she has a new treat for this video. She has canine carryouts. These are the taco minis. And they specifically say on them that they're for the co-host. These were sent to me by Jay at Faceless Book Reviews. So thank you, Jay. If you haven't seen his channel, you should head on over. I will put a link to it below. And the reason that he sent that is actually he sent a couple of things. I won a book that he was giving away on his channel. Excuse me for a moment, and I'll show you what that is. That is Deadly Price, which is by Nikki Mulatto. This is a book that he read and reviewed on his channel, and then he gave away so that somebody else would have an opportunity to read it. So that's great. Nikki has her own channel. I believe it's called Writing for Jesus, if I'm not mistaken. But I'll double check that, and I'll put a link to that also in the description. So I just wanted to kind of do a wrap up now, that I'm back, and make sure that I showed you everything that I got in St. Louis that was book related. Come on, Raina, you can do it. Jump up on the bed. There you go. She's forgotten the routine, I think. So that you can get your taco. I was only kidding about replacing you as the co-host. I wouldn't do that. So anyway, let's see what else we got here. Oh, I wanted to show you the bookmark that I made, diamond painting. I think I mentioned it in the video, but I didn't actually show it. So there it is. Also, I showed a few books. This is another one that I got at Dunaway Books. I showed some in one of the videos. I think it might have been part 2. This is the coolest little Roy Rogers book. And I know someone who is crazy about Roy Rogers. She's an older lady, so I guess she grew up with him a little more in her time than in mine. But yeah, I thought she might enjoy this. It was only a couple of dollars. I couldn't resist getting it. It's adorable, and it's in great shape for something back from 1949. It's got pictures and, the text in it of the story as well. I don't want to open it too much because you could easily break this at this point. It's starting to look a little bit fragile. But anyway, yeah, couldn't resist that. So then a couple of other things I got in, this was in like an antique thrift type store. I got this really weird sci-fi book. It's called Sargasso. And the reason I got this is that there is a type of seaweed in Florida. It's supposed to be really bad this year. Some years is worse than others. Smells horrible. And it's called sargassum. And so this book is about, I guess it's actually a joint mission with the Russians. And the space capsule, I guess, gets stuck in the water inside of all of this seaweed. So yeah, we'll find out what this is all about. But yeah, it just looked too great to pass up. And then I also got something that I have not seen in a very, very long time. And that's one of these little MASH paperbacks. I had read at least one or two of these way back in the day, like when the show first came out, I guess in the mid 70s or something like that. Yeah, this one's from 77. And there was a series of them, MASH goes here, MASH goes there. And of course, the original MASH book, which I believe the series itself was based upon. But yeah, it's MASH goes to New Orleans, goes to Paris, different places like that. So this one's Texas. So yeah, I'll be interested in taking a look at that. And then I had showed you, no, wait a minute. I showed you this group of books that I got at Dunaway Books. There was a couple of Louis L'Amour's, the Stephen King Misery Across China by Peter Jenkins. This is another Louis L'Amour. I'll put with my now new Louis L'Amour's that I got somewhere around here. I think it might have been at the Habitat for Humanity store, but I'm not even sure. And so yeah, I had showed those. And then here's a couple nice photos that we got on the riverboat the night that we went on our little tour, me and my sister. And I'll give you another treat. There you go, girl. And then we went to that other bookstore, Hammond's. I showed that in the video, but I didn't show what I had purchased there. I got actually 4 Louis L'Amour's at that one. I got Kilkenny. I got Crossfire Trail. I got Bendigo Shafter. And Kid Rodello. So yeah, if you've read any of those and you would, recommend any over maybe some of the others, let me know in the comments. And that'll be the one that I'll get started with. So one more thing I want to show. This was also from an antique store in St. Louis. These are just I thought the coolest bookends with ducks. The bookends themselves, the little squares are wooden, but the duck is kind of, I guess, a ceramic duck. But yeah, they're both the same. I mean, I just think they're cool. So yeah, I'm going to put them up here with some of my little paperbacks and things like that. So yeah, so I just want to kind of wrap up the video and just say thank you to you if you've watched the whole series. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. I appreciate you. Oh, one more. There was one more book. Dolores Claiborne. Nice hardcover copy, which I got. This was at Hammond Books. Yes, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate all your comments all the time. Thank you so much and have a great day.